Yo, what's poppin'? If y'all wondering, yeah, I recorded a bunch of these videos in one sitting. That's why I'm wearing all the same shit. So don't be talking about me thinking that I'm wearing the same shit over multiple days. Anyways, today's subject is we gotta learn to work together, man. We gotta learn to work together, man. See, we live in a society that is, for whatever the fuck reason, built on division. And we're not even gonna get into debate on that, so let's not do that in the comments or whatever the case. But the shit is what it is, man. Like it's a lot of division going on, regardless of if you agree with what I'm saying or not on that aspect. We can agree that it's division all over the damn place from in one way or another. And that also applies in the music world, man. Like when it comes to different producers working together, different artists working together, crossing that over, producers and artists working together. Man, it's like pulling teeth to get people to collab, bro. Like it's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. It's certain communities. Like once I joined the lo-fi world, I noticed that it's, at least for me, it is pretty easy to get collabs, right? Um, it may still take a little bit of digging or whatever, but it can happen. But what I do notice is that, man, you can post a collab offer in a whole ass community and nobody will even respond. It'd be almost like you got left on red by the entire community. And that shit is nuts to me because at the end of the day, one of the best things you could do, especially if you up and coming, is collab. And if you just so happen to land a collab with somebody that has a following and they following likes you, then you get a portion of their following too. Like I can list reasons on that all day. But it seemed like don't nobody understand the power in collaboration, right? And moving beyond that, working together as a team. I'll make another video, talking about teamwork, but um, you need a team. You need a handful of people working with you toward the same goals, right? You can't do everything by yourself. And when it comes to like making music, you shouldn't be doing everything by yourself, dude. The ideal situation is for the person who makes the music to be making the music. There should be people for all that other shit. You get what I mean? And that should be what you working toward. Cause it's cool to wear multiple hats, but how many hats can you wear? How many hats can you actually wear? And regardless of how many you actually think you could wear, how many of them are you actually good at? How many actually fit? How many hats can you put on that actually fit? I hope y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying. I hope they don't get at me for all this cussing. I gotta start working on how much I cuss. Um, we gotta start working together, man. And besides, it's fun, right? It's fun as hell to send a track off and it come back all spiced up. You know what I'm saying? All whipped up, whatever. Um, Especially if it turn out fire in the end, like that. It's a really gratifying thing in the end. So if you ain't ever collab with nobody, I definitely suggest you get started as far as that's concerned. Cause like I said in the other video, you also get a different sound, or it's possible that you'll get a different sound. But at the end of the day, we gotta start coming together, man, because it's a whole bunch of different reasons why it's power in numbers. And I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. It's power in numbers. That shit's true as hell. And the bigger your numbers, the more actual power you got, especially when you're dealing with situations where you're doing things like promotion and trying to grow playlists, or I can name off all kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, get out your box and start working together. Start working with people. I'm not saying work with everybody. That's a whole nother conversation, right? There's some snakes out there, but find some people that you can work with for real. If it's collaborating on a beat, co-writing songs, it don't matter. Work with some people and see where it take you. And don't be fighting with people or fighting to work with people either. If it ain't a good fit, it's not a good fit. You know what I mean? Always pay attention to whether or not what you're doing is a good fit. But again, I gotta emphasize work together. Work together. You know what I mean? If you happen to come across an artist that you like, right? And you feel like you support their music. Well, actually support they shit. Share a track every once in a while. Tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't take much for you to support somebody. And sometimes you'll be surprised how far that little bit of support will go just because you shared a song or told a friend. Like that one thing might actually be what kick off somebody's career. And things be having domino effects in a weird way. Anyways, this video got up to 5 minutes, so I'm gonna get off of here and start working on the next one. Holla at your boy. Check out that link tree, like, subscribe, all those good things. Peace out.